Hi everyone, it's Lori B. I haven't done a video in a while and I thought I would do this one a little differently since it is basically a blank journal inside. All the work pretty much went on the outside of the journal. I did make a couple of extra pieces for the journal. So what I would like to do, if I can figure out how to do it once I finish filming this, is put some pictures on the end of the video of the inside. The video portion of this is only going to be on the outside. So this is And the Soul Speaks, and I did a finish on the outside. I think I started this in early August. It's made out of cardstock. It is one signature. The finish, it's a layering technique that has no steps. You literally try things, and if that doesn't work, you go over it and you try something else, or you add something else to add more texture. Just a lot of things, and I will, as I go through it, I will try to mention some of the things that I use to create the texture on the outside. This is one of my ruffle books. I love these. I love the tall, skinny ruffles. I really call them pleated. I hope this isn't too dark. I apologize if it is. So I made an outer wrap for it. This is like the Wild One journal that I did. I guess it was about 6 months ago. There is a video on it. It's my favorite journal that I've ever made, and I wanted to kind of do a similar finish, but this is a different size journal, and it's a little more rustic, a little more grungy than that one was. So here is the outer wrap. And like I said, I'll have more pictures. I'll also do some of the inside of the outside of the book in the pictures at the end of this video. And the reason why I called it "And the Soul Will Speak" is here is the back. And this is a quote by somebody, quiet the mind and the soul will speak. I will look that up and I'll put it in the who authored that, and I will put it in the description box below. And here's the back. And I think I started with cardstock. I used clear gesso. So many things. I used the Tim Holtz crazing to give it some crackle, but it wasn't enough. So further down the line, I did a lot of ink spraying with the Tim Holtz Distress sprays and oxide sprays, and I even used some of the new patina paint, which is the permanent Tim Holtz paint, and I used that towards the end so that I could bring more blue into it. I used a lot of different inks, so many: antique linen, picket fence, the patina, vintage photo, ground espresso. I used a little bit of black soot, different blues, weathered wood, so many different burlap, what's it called? Burlap something. I used so many just throughout the process, just trying to bring out other colors. And once I got pretty much to where I was happy with the colors, I used Tim Holtz Texture Opaque crackle paste. And that is where I got the kind of looks like peeling paint. And then I watered down some Tim Holtz patina paint and just kind of went over it. I also used clear gesso to seal it, and it got several seal layers along the way. I used Patty Pocket stains on the ruffle, as well as a few layers on the book as well. Another thing that really helped me bring out the color that I wanted was the archival ink stamp sepia. I used that to bring out some of these redder brown tones. Here is the overwrap. I did hand stitch this, as you can see from the inside. Nothing fancy. Again, just a lot of different layers. And I got all of these trims and fabrics and all the little goodies here from different sellers on YouTube. But these are just all hand sewn on here, and I just kept layering until I was happy with it. These are some beads right here. This is an old millinery. It might have even come from a bride veil. A few other beads. So that is the outer wrap. And as you can see, you can take it off and put it aside and put it back on whenever you want to. So I made the plate for the outside yesterday, I believe. Used one of my rusty clips, a pretty brown feather. I know I've already showed you. Remember, I haven't done this in a while, but it just came out so cool. Another thing I did a little differently is when I did any of the layering, I did not really cover up the ruffles, which I normally cover them up before I do any sort of spraying like that. But I really, really wanted them to get grungy. And then I did some of the archival ink sepia on top of it, and then I did the Patty Pocket stains. And you can tell the difference between, oops, show you that in a minute, between the inside and the outside. It's just manila cardstock. And another thing I tried was, in order to protect the inside of the book, I wanted to give it a built-in drop paper. And so I usually, on my grungier journals, I usually incorporate some sort of wax paper or parchment paper, baking paper on the grungier ones as the outside signature page. And I thought what I would do was not to cover that up either when I sprayed the cover, which I decided to do all together. I did the inside first, sewed it together, and then I did most of the technique on the outside. So that was just a little something I did differently this time to see how it would go. And it's nice and grungy, and I love it. So, I mean, it got scrunched, it got, used and abused while I was doing all that. It got wet, and it's very, very cool. Here's the back. So I made this bookmark, and I have a little pencil in here just to show you that you can put a pen that has a clip, and you can actually clip your pen in. I will also include this little pencil. It's a little cute wood pencil. I'll also include this, but it's not going to stay in there. You know, it'll probably fall out. But what I thought you could do was when you put it in, you could just hang that off the back like that. And there is your pencil holder with bookmark. So this is my first, the first bookmark that I made. It really turned out cute with the Cupid doll stamp. I believe I got this fabric roll off of Etsy a couple of years ago, and it was already stamped with the Cupid doll. And I love it so much that it's only on the ends of the rolls. So I actually found one of these on eBay, and I'm waiting for it to come in, but I believe it's this exact stamp, exact size. So that is stamped with permanent ink. I used some lace, doilies, lots of things I just cut up. I tea stained it. This was also hand stitched, and it's very primitively hand stitched. Just some grunginess there. Here's the back. So that is going to come with the book, and I intentionally made it tall and skinny to go with this book. Another thing that I wanted to point out is this does have a pocket in the middle, and I included, it's kind of a tag. It's a pocket. It's a floating one, I guess you could call it. You can put it anywhere in the book you want. So this the pocket only goes down as far as here. And this is just some more layering of paper and ribbon and some Battenberg lace, some trims, and this says "Feel It," and the little tag down here says "With Wonder Every Day." And that's just some of the fabric that I used on the wrap. It's a beautiful, I believe I got it from Katie, or I got it from Mary, just Mary, or I got it from Pearl. But it's beautiful, beautiful fabric. I absolutely love it, and I wish I had more of it. There it is right here. All right, so what I'm going to do now, hopefully, is say goodbye. And oh, here's the back. And funny about this, I mean, it's not funny, but it's funny to me because I printed this book page out. It's from a domain-free website. I printed this page out for, I don't know how long it was, and I loved it, and I would try to use it in every single journal I made, and I loved it so much that I would end up just saying, no, I can't use it yet. So I finally used it, and I couldn't even bear to really cut it, so I just wrapped it around a piece of cardstock. So that is almost the full page, and it's beautiful. Absolutely love it. And I finished it off with a little bit of Patty Pockets stains. All right, so I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you like it. I hope that I can get this uploaded and tag some of the pictures that I took earlier today. Put that on the end of the video so that you can see the inside, because although I did use tea stained papers and they're all, you know, various types of papers, it's kind of monotonous for you to watch me flip through just blank papers. So I've taken quite a few pictures and I'm going to get it together now and hopefully edit something that you will enjoy watching. So I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.